welcome to the Karina Bays. Today's tutorial is going to be a makeup look that I'm doing for date night tonight. Tonight's date is going to be here at home. There's this really cool little company. They're called Gastronomey, Cocktail Gastronomey, something like that. I'll link the link below for you guys to check it out. And they do these really cool like boxes. Themed boxes, so like tonight's box is New Orleans theme, and the food and the cocktail drinks that you get in there are all to do with New Orleans, which is really cool. You get like these little tickets, like boarding pass tickets, and then you get like a menu of everything in there, and they usually give you like some decor, like necklaces or something like that to do with the theme. It's actually a load of fun. Tonight's the first night that we're doing it, so make sure you check out my Instagram. I'm going to do some photos and some before and afters of what was entailed and everything like that. So if you want to keep watching to find out how I did this look, please do. So I'm just going in with my primer. The primer I use is the Ultraceauticals Ultra Protective, don't know if that's going to zoom in, probably not, antioxidant. So I usually just do 2 pumps of that one, and I just put it everywhere. And then go in with my eyebrows. I've recently had my eyebrows microbladed, but I always just like to go in and get them touched up. Like it is always the perfect eyebrows. So the eyebrows stuff that I use is the Too Faced Bulletproof Brows, and I think this is in like the dark chocolate. It doesn't actually say on here, but it's fairly dark because I like my eyebrows quite dark. And then I usually just touch up the little gaps that I still have from when the colour's faded from having it microbladed. One of our videos that we're going to be doing we're actually going to do a Q&A on microblading, so if you guys have got any questions, make sure let us know. We'll like write some questions down and we'll answer them in our next video for you guys. And then go in with concealer as my eye primer, and then I just go underneath the eyes. The concealer I use is by Maybelline, and it's called the Lasting Radiance. There we go. And this is in the ivory colour, so I think this is like one of the lightest colours it comes in. I'm not quite sure. I like using concealer because sometimes eye primers, I don't know why, I'm a bit fussy. I feel like it doesn't hold the colour as well, or the pigment in the colour as well, then if I had to use concealer. That's why I use concealer instead. And I use a really light one, like the Maybelline one is really nice and light, but still gives you that really good like coverage. In with the Huda Nude for tonight, just because I want something quite natural but something quite effective at the same time, and Huda Beauty is probably one of my favourites, especially this palette here. Alrighty, so colours, I'm going in, I'm just going to start with a neutral colour. It's called Play, so just this one here, and I'm just going to do that by my crease, like just above my crease. I'm then going in with the colour Tickle, just this one right here, and I'm going to blend this into my crease. So I do like a really funny thing, and I keep my eye slightly open, it just helps me define my crease a little bit. Key to getting a perfect blend is continuous blending. just keep blending. That's, everybody always asks me, how do you blend it so perfectly? And to be honest, I don't. I just blend. Like, there is no perfect way of blending. All you can do is just keep going, just keep blending the colors in until you're happy and you're satisfied. I call this like the 3-step. You know, you do like a light color above, just on the brow bone, then I go in with a slightly darker color for the crease, and then I go for a dark color in my corner, and then I usually pick like a glittery, something glittery for my lid. Alrighty, and then I'm going in with teas, and I'm just going to do this in the outer corners of my eyes and blend it inwards. Now, not all the Huda palettes, but this one in particular comes, with a concealer. So I'm going to use the concealer that comes in this palette, but sometimes, not all the Huda palettes come with concealer, so sometimes you might just have to use your own concealer. And the concealer I usually use would be the same concealer that I went with as my eye primer, which is the Maybelline Long Lasting Concealer. So I'm just going to go in with the concealer that comes with the palette. And I'm just going to pop it here in the inner corner, and this is where I'm going to put my glitter. Alrighty, and then the glitter color that I'm going for is just called Daydream. It's just this one right here. I don't put any of my glitters on with a brush. I put them on with my finger. Obviously I would never do this on someone that I'm doing my makeup on, but for my preference I just prefer using my finger, and then I just dab it on. Alrighty, so for now I'm just going to pop this aside and we'll come back to it. I'm just going to do my foundation next. Foundation I use is the Makeup Forever HD Liquid Foundation. There it is, and the color doesn't tell me. It's just giving me a number Y235, so I'm presuming, and you can buy this online on Sephora. Hopefully one day Sephora will decide to open a store here in Perth. That way I wouldn't have to fly over to Sydney when the borders decide to reopen. Alright, so I'm just dabbing the liquid into different areas, and I'm just going to blend it. I'm going in with my concealer as my highlighter. The one I'm using for this is the Tarte Double Duty Beauty. It will focus, and the colour I'm using is Fair. Now I don't really use a lot of this because I don't like too much concealer around my eyes, but it's just to brighten up, especially if you feel a bit dull and feel like you've got a bit of dark circles. This is a really good concealer to help with that without using a yellow or orange pre-color underneath. And then I'm just going to go in and blend like a blender. Now I'm just going to do my contouring. My favourite and all-time favourite stick is actually from Sephora, and it's a Sephora brand, and it's just called the Colour and Sculpt stick. It's a stick bronzer and coring stick, so it looks like this. And it's just a Sephora brand. It's like my ultimate favourite. And obviously I've gone for like dark brown. It doesn't give me the colour, but I probably would have gone for like the medium to dark colour, I'd say. Now I just do the fish face. What's great about this stick, like especially with this one, is you don't need a lot. A little bit takes you a long way. So you don't need to be heavy-handed with the contouring. It literally like just blends nicely into the foundation. I'm then going to use my translucent powder, setting powder. The one I'm using at the moment is the Too Faced brand. It's called the Peach Perfect. I quite like this one because it kind of adds like a nice shimmer to it as well. So sometimes I feel like I don't actually have to go in with a highlighter. This kind of does it all for me. Extremely messy. I'm going to use my Beauty Blender for it. Now while that's setting, we're going to finish off the eyes, lips, and then that's that. Then we have to do something about my hair. And that's I'm almost all ready for date. Alright, so for the eyes, I'm just going to grab my Huda palette again, and the very last colour I used, which would have, other than the shimmer colour, the tease colour, the darky purpley colour, I'm going to use it as my liner underneath my eye. And then in the middle I'm going to use the brighter purple, and then I'm just going to put some mascara, and then that's it. Okay, and then I'm just going to put some mascara on. I'm not going to worry about any liner. If I was going somewhere like out I would, but for date night with my man, just keep it somewhat elegant and simple. Mascara, again, Too Faced mascara. And then again for lippy, I'm going in Nude Pink. I'm just doing the Morphe Nude Pink lip gloss for the lips. Alright, now I'm ready to dust off the excess translucent powder or setting powder. And then I'm just going in with a orangey blush. And again, I'm using the Tarte blush called Captivating. And it wants to, it's got a bit of a shimmer to it. I don't know if you guys can see that. But yeah, I'll just pop some of this on the cheeks. And last but not least, my setting spray. So all-time favorite, the Urban Decay All Nighter Mist. My favorite. Whenever I buy anything from Sephora, I'm always buying one of these. I've got bulk of them. I love it that much. And just give it a nice spritz. Alrighty, I will be back in 2 seconds. I am just going to quickly do my hair. Alrighty, so just did like a beachy wave kind of feel to my hair, and then I've just pinned it up a little bit in like a little clip for this evening. So this is the final look, guys. Alrighty, so that concludes today's video tutorial, date night makeup. Make sure you check out my Instagram, and also don't forget to subscribe. Alrighty, gonna love you and leave ya. Bye!